share screen, share screen. Um, okay. So once if you can see my screen, please just give me like a thumb. I hope I'm not frozen. Am I frozen? There's no reason why I should be frozen.
No, you're not frozen.
Am I fine now?
You're
Am
frozen
I
from my end now, but
yeah, like
my
why?
network might be the problem.
No, I think even from my side, because I joined my phone and it's the same thing. But anytime how will I do this? Or will someone help me share my slides? Because I want to make sure that everything is fine and everything is perfect. I don't know. Um is Princess on this call? I think she's one that okay, no, okay, maybe the short. But anyway, okay, so today I'll be speaking of showing up as a link not showing up as a LinkedIn, showing up on LinkedIn as a fresh graduate to get opportunities. I think but is it raining at you guys' side? Because is it because it's raining at my side? I don't know. I know. If you guys can see me, let me see the thumbs up. If you guys cannot, just say no, I can't. Don't do thumbs down. You guys
No,
can.
I can't.
No, I
Oh my
can't.
days, what could be the issue? Down to
Okay,
enter
I
my
can see you now. I can
wait,
see
I'm
you now.
coming. Let me stop presenting and share
Okay.
something else. I want to make sure that should I share window, share this window, share this window, oh, share this. I know it. Is it Naomi? Are you with your laptop?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I don't know if you can. Okay, let me know your email. Let me
Okay,
see.
my email is. Oh my god!
Okay, wait.
Now, so everybody's going to know my secrets. My email is
Wait, wait, wait,
Arikamesan.
wait, wait.
Sorry,
Um,
Arikamesan.
okay.
I'm
Okay.
joking, though.
Your email is let me
A
forward
R U
a
K H
okay. Just
A
give me
M E.
just give me a
All right.
moment. Thank you. Because every time I switch my screen, it stops showing my videos. A what?
R U
A
K
R U
H
K A
K H A M
okay.
E
A
N
N
A
N A
O M I.
O M I at gmail.com. Okay. I see your picture.
Right.
Um, attached so you help me share my screen so that we'll not have too much
All
issue.
right. No problem.
I've sent you an email. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I don't know if it's my network, but I haven't gotten it yet. Okay,
Okay.
I got it from my phone. Probably I'll just join my with my phone to share the sites from there.
Oh, okay, okay. That's as soon as the slides are short.
All right,
But you
no
can
problem.
also forward it as well because I don't know why it's not sent here. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry for the delay. Please don't be upset, please.
Okay, let me
Technical
just try.
difficulty. Technical. Okay, so while she's working on that, I want to ask you guys a question. How has 2026 been for you? I know that right now it's July 11th, I think, and the year is going so fast. So I want you guys to describe how this year has been for you with three emojis. I want to see everyone comment. How has 2026 been for you so far? Has it been stressful? See crying emoji. Energy. Everyone is crying. Oh my days. Is everyone good? Adedayo is like, Esther is laughing. Esther, is this like enjoy or like how is it? Okay, I can see celebration. That's nice. Okay, we can see Rose. Rose is laughing too. As far the devil can't catch me. And Naomi, please, if it's possible, if you can share it with your last one, so it to be bigger. So and don't worry, you have like let's say 2 minutes to work on it. And so and what I'm asking everybody questions, and thank you so much. So yes, we can see princess crying, smiling, and celebratory emoji. Okay. I want to see the three emojis in the comments. How has 2026 been for you so far? How has the year been for you so far? At DBC, how has the year been for you so far? Sophia, um Esther, Peculiar. Let me see. Use three emojis to describe how 2026 has been for you so far. If I was to describe 2026 for me, I'll say number one. I don't know whether there's a quiet emoji or like a wind emoji because that's actually been very, very but also that's like a roller coaster, like what is really happening. So I'm like, Jesus, I don't understand what's happening, but you take the wheel because I don't know what's happening. And yes, Esther, I think very similar to me as well. This beginning part of the year was very, very quite. You can see Peculiar said, Peculiar, this muscle, what does it mean? Does it mean God? I need your strength. What does he mean? They're crying emoji. Okay, girl. Then love. Okay, cute, cute, cute. As I said, that's been a quiet year for me. In summary, this cute emoji, laughing emoji. Sorry. Okay, summary, crying emoji. Why's everyone crying? What's happening? Do you guys need a hug? Because why is everyone crying? We can see a crying emoji, you can see a celebration emoji, you can see a flower emoji. Okay, you can see Esther with the calm. Okay, I think this one means Zen. I don't. This one's like okay, it looks relieved, and that means God has really been coming through. I mean, like as always, you can see from our day love, you can see a blushing emoji. Okay, love the energy, a celebration emoji, and a God I beg help your girl emoji. Then for Rose, you can see a crying emoji. You can see a grad. Okay, do you graduate this year? Then oh, thank you so much, Naomi. Then you can see a laughing emoji. Okay, I love it, love it. See, the reason why I asked you guys that question is because I know that yes, we probably joined this class with a lot of energy. Oh my God, to learn how to use LinkedIn and all of that. And while some of us may have that kind of energy, a few of us are also a bit sad, like, oh my God, this year is going so fast. And I'm like, what's happening? But I'm just here to encourage you guys and listen, like a lot can happen in 6 months. A lot can even happen in 3 months, if I even being very honest. A lot can happen, and I'm going to make sure that everyone has an amazing end of 2026. One thing I will encourage you to do is even as we are here in the class, I don't just want you to listen and say, okay, you've written your notes, everybody knows notes. It means I'm always with notes. My notes is also here too. Because I can also learn from you guys as well. But I also want you guys to leave with actionable points. So even as I teach, I want you to write down 3 things that you would take home, or no, not even 3 things that you take home. 3 things that you make sure that you do. That see after this class, this is what I'm going to do, and I'll make sure and I implement it immediately because I'm someone I attend a lot of I used to attend a lot of conferences, a lot of events, and I realized that I was learning so much, but my life was still the same. So as I think as I discuss, I think about me is that my class is going to be as practical as possible, as easy as possible. I'm like God's grace, I'm a very intelligent person, but I understand literally with the simplest terms. And whenever I teach, I will not come here and say automosis, photosynthesis, and you'll not hear any word that a 5-year-old cannot understand. So I'm going to really break it down for you. And I know that LinkedIn can be so intimidating, being a graduate student can be so intimidating, but I trust God, and I also really hope that this class is very, very helpful for you to just really let you know. I see number one, there's nothing you are bigger than all these things, and you are going to master this and show up the way you want to show up. So I said, let me just, oh my days, can I hear an amen? Like it's giving improv to someone. So yes, thank you so much, Naomi. So like over to the next slide. I think I've spoken about the first slide already. So go back to the next slide. So I've already been introduced. a lot of, sometimes whenever people read my bio to me, I'm like, eh, who are you introducing? Is it me that all these things? And so I'm crazy and just see how much I've grown over the years. But even as you hear those things and all, more than anything at all, I am your partner in progress. I am just a young girl trying to figure out life like you, but I've been able to learn a couple more things. So what I do whenever I teach is I share my experience. I share, okay, this is what I've learned, and this is how I think it can help you as well. So I am just like you. I know that I'm not a teenager anymore. I'm not 18 anymore. But I'm actually still a young person like you trying to figure out all these things. So don't get intimidated by the bios and all the titles and everything. I am Favour Nelson, a baby girl helped by God. So yes, thank you so much. So over to the next slide. Over to the next slide. So please, if you are still with me, let me see thumbs up. Let me see. I know that the rain has made the weather cool. I hope you are not sleepy. Thumbs up, thumbs up. You must engage me in this class. I need to see your energy. Okay, love it. I know you guys don't fall my hand. I trust you guys. I trust you guys. So yes. Okay, thank you and thank you. So over to the next slide. Now, what is the aim of this class? Why are we here? No, 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 no. I was speaking. Thanks so much, Naomi. So why exactly are we here? Why exactly did and why SB organize this class? Number one is to help you own your brand. Is to help you own your brand. Now, we have lots of amazing ladies here, but if I have to call, okay, and one or two in persons to tell me who you are, a lot of us don't even know how well to even communicate what we offer, the kind of value that we offer. So the goal of this class is to help you own your brand and help you, write your own story. It helps this class to help you write your own story. Number two is to help you master winning on LinkedIn. Now, I know that whenever you hear LinkedIn, a lot of people are like thinking of, okay, I'm happy to announce and all of that. But just like how the rules of success is very, I just have basic rules to win in life. You also have basic rules to win on LinkedIn. Everyone's coming out with a lot of tips. Okay, we'll wake up at 2 a.m. And shake your phone and rise. Everyone's coming out with a lot, but I promise you, I'm just going to give you 3 steps. And if you master these 3 simple steps, it will be easy for you to show up on LinkedIn as well. The next is to unlock opportunities, unlock opportunities online and offline. I mean, we are here because we want opportunities. Let's just be honest with ourselves. I know that you guys will be like, oh my god, this fine girl, oh my god, let me also say, the goal, the what was is that after leaving this class, you want to gain 1, 2, 3. We all have our selfish interests, and more opportunities creates more. It creates more doorways for you to win in life. So the another aim of this class is to unlock opportunities online, offline. So like, I know the steps that you need to take to get the kind of opportunities that you want to get. So yes, I hope we are ready and we're ready to learn. So I'll just move back and quickly to the next slide. Why personal branding matters. Now, before I want to speak on LinkedIn, and before I want to speak on getting opportunities, why exactly is branding overall important? Why exactly is it something that you should not play with, especially in this generation? This is the best time to even take your personal brand more seriously. So why exactly is that important? Number one, with or without intention, everyone has a personal brand. With or without intention, Princess has a personal brand. So she can be here and she will not be posting online. But I kid you not, her story is already being written with or without her permission. So now, if you want to say, okay, who is, let me use Peculiar now. Now, before Peculiar, I spoke about her business, the food stuff. I don't know who Peculiar was. I could say, okay, in her DP, she's wearing a dress, a wine dress, and she's dark skinned. She looks like someone that will be a 4C content creator. I've written her story because I don't know her story. So personal and branding it gives you that blank slate for you to write your own story by yourself. So with small things like, okay, how you interact with people, or how early you send assignments or deliverables, how you smile at people, how you, even small things like liking posts on Instagram, you guys would agree with me that you see some people's status, what they post, you know that you guys can never be friends. Come rain, come shine, you guys can never be close friends. You know those people. Let's not act like we don't know them. You know those people. You know them. So there are these people, like, without them posting on Instagram or posting on LinkedIn, because of what you already see, already like, I can never. You guys know some people that some of the posts that they like, all those incriminating posts on Instagram. You see this person, and Instagram now is such a snitch. They'll put your picture as bubble to be like, this person likes it, this person likes it. So you cannot even hide it anymore. So if you see some posts, okay, this person and this person liked this post, and you see some very upsetting posts, and you're like, hey, this person can like this thing. I cannot be friends with this person. Did that person post anything? No. Did the person but with the small actions the person took on social media, you've already made your judgments that, hey, I can never relate to this person because this person like this or this person interacted with this. And that is how it is with personal brand. If you don't control your own story, other people will write your story for you. And I'm sure that I don't want that. I want you to be the author in your own story. Don't let the public dictate what your narrative will be. Control that narrative by yourself. So that's why this is extremely important. Even with how you post and everything, like, it's just extremely important so that you can know exactly how to position yourself, and not just for the right opportunities, but also for the right image as well, to just really present yourself as the kind of person that you want to be presented as, instead of what people want to present you as. So I'm using a lot of present, but I'm guessing you guys get the message. So I'll move on to the next slide, where I'll talk about my own personal brand story. The thing about me is I don't teach anything that I cannot relate to. I pick my speaking engagements very, very carefully because I don't want to come and talk about topics that I'll be looking at the people, they'll be looking at me. I don't want to. So I want to really, really I only speak on things that, okay, I know that come rain, come shine. I know that, okay, I understand this field and I can communicate it the right way. And I'll not be talking about how important this thing is, except if I don't understand how important it is, I will not tell you guys how important this actually is. Now, my own personal brand story is a very, very funny story. So I don't know how many of you guys know BTS. If not BTS, let me see thumbs up. Let me see. I don't know what you saying. Let me see. Okay, if you know BTS, okay, Kehinde knows, Naomi knows, Adebisi Rose. Okay, a lot of us know BTS. So now, me, I used to be a very huge army. I'm like so funny. I'm wearing the army color. Is armies are BTS fans, and our color. Then our major in color was purple. So I used to love BTS, you guys. Oh my days. I knew all their songs. I was always watching all their shows. If you check the tab I had, the tab that my parents paid for me to go to school with, if you opened it, you see like 14 BTS apps. I wish I was exaggerating. My wallpaper to BTS, home, everything BTS. I just really love them and all that. And because obviously, a thing about all these K-pop groups that they thrive in community. So I was in a lot of BTS group chats. I'm like, I'll be okay. And then, those days, you guys, if BTS is releasing a song midnight, all of us will be awake because we need to stream. So we'll be awake. So we'll open different devices. Me, I'll collect. Hey God, I don't know. My parents do this only. I'll collect different devices and say, I need to stream for BTS. I need to make sure that BTS. You guys, now that I'm saying this, you guys are laughing, but this was my reality. This is real life. Like, this is what I faced. Like, I was such a BTS fan, you guys. I mean, I know. So I even had a friend that was like, this babe, you are so obsessed with BTS. And I remember getting so offended, saying, obsessed is such a big word. Never say that again. Like, never. My dear, please, everything I'm saying, does that not give obsessed? But I'm not going to say that anymore. So I just remember one name there. It was in my house, and it was during the COVID time. And I just had this strange urge. I'm writing now, and then I'll say urge, but like I think it was usually God telling me to do that. And I posted on my status, "Hi guys, if you are to describe me in one word, what would that word be?" my beautiful ladies, 99% of them said BTS and 1% said K-pop. I like how Grace is just laughing. You guys, I was flabbergasted. I was shocked. I'm like big FN. So if I tell you to describe me, you're saying BTS. You guys, that was when it's as if scales dropped off my eyes. I said, wow, interesting. You guys, I deleted all the apps, I left all the group chats, and then before you leave, like you need to give the head of the group like permission. Like, oh, I had to be like, oh, like I'm going through a lot mentally. I'll come back soon and all of that. I never came back. Oh, I deleted everything, and I was like, not anymore. Like I have too much. So it means that now if I go and meet the father on my tombstone, they'll say she loves BTS. Minus how 1 million aura. I said I could not do it. I can't do it, you guys. So I literally had to change. No, like I literally had to change almost everything, if not even everything about myself and my personal brand. That was when I got to know how important a personal brand was, because literally it's not as if I was not even doing that. Okay, I was actually doing a lot. I can see how people already coined the kind of person I was. So I was like, see, from now on, I'm going to coin my own story and my own narrative. And that's how I started a blog. Then before you know it, I started, oh hi, Progress is here. I started newsletters. I started posting on LinkedIn, and now I'm posting on that. So that's literally how Favour Nelson started. I had to understand. Say, this is not the life God wants me to live. And it's not as if I'm a proud person, but that's how I googled myself, and I saw all these things. I said, hey, my parents will be proud of me. My parents will be proud of me. So the reason I wanted to share that is that if you are looking at me and you're thinking that how will I start posting online? How will I start? Everyone is talking about personal brand and personal brand. How do I start? Are you hearing my story? I'm even deeper than at least you guys are even in this kind of meeting. You couldn't have never found me in this kind of meeting, but at least you guys are here and you guys are actually willing to learn. So it says a lot about you, and it shows that okay, you guys are actually willing to take kind of steps that you need to take to get the kind of results that you want to get. So I wanted to share that, and so that you guys know, see, where I'm coming from was not the best, but look at where we are now. Hallelujah. Thank you. So if you are still with me, let me see. So okay, okay, next slide. Thank you. Okay, everyone is still with me. Okay, love the energy. Okay, love it. So over to the next slide. Now, this is very see, if you notice, everyone now is flooding to LinkedIn. Many graduates, they create LinkedIn profiles, but very few actually use LinkedIn. The opportunities that you are looking for will not just come because you signed up or you created an account, but they will come because people have seen repeatedly who you are and what you can do. The funny thing is that a lot of people don't even create LinkedIn until they graduate or it's almost convo time. You guys cannot, you don't want to imagine the kind of request I got on, oh please teach me how to use LinkedIn when I was about to leave school. So I'm like, okay, 100 level, 200 level, you do not see. So it's now at the end that you're like, okay, I want to create this. And I'm like, there is so much. The best way to prepare for an opportunity is to even do that before the opportunity comes, and rather than the opportunity meeting you unprepared. So again, this is the best time to start showing up. This is the best time to start working on your personal brand, because when those opportunities come, they want to look at what you have done. I revamp people's LinkedIn and personal brand for a living, and I was having a conversation with one of my clients, and I was speaking to her about how once we work on our links now, we show up consistently, she gets more opportunities. And I was sharing my own story about how by God's grace I get like speaking engagement. She's like, oh my God. So after revamping her LinkedIn, she was like, oh my God, how can I start getting speaking engagements? And I was like, we just cleaned your profile, man. You've not started. Like, you've not started. Like, a lot of people want results like this. But meanwhile, it takes time, and that's why I added this last part. The opportunities that you're coming from won't just come because you've created an account or something, but they come because people have been able to repeatedly see what you who you are and what you can do. And that's why, success is a compounding effect. It will not just come and say, oh my God, hi Favour, it's time for you to win or get $1 billion. That's not how life works, unfortunately. But I'm so happy if life works like that. But that's not how life works. Like, you actually need to put in the work over a period of time. It may not be very long, it may also be very long, but until you see it, until you see the kind of results that you want. So don't just create the accounts, actually use it, and use it the proper way. And don't worry, if you don't know how to use it proper way, that's why I'm here for you. And you guys see, I'm matching with my slides. Is that not cool? Anyway, over to the next slide. So now, okay, one thing about opportunities that they follow this one thing about opportunities that they follow these three things. Number one, visibility, value, and credibility. Nobody is going to give opportunities or jobs to people that they cannot see. That's how opportunities, again, a quote that people say is, opportunities don't go to the most talented, they go to the most visible. And that is very, very true. I will tell you guys one very, very funny story. I remember when I was still in uni, I think I was in 300 level, and people in school were recognizing me because of LinkedIn. Higher level people were even seeing me on the streets and they were saying hi to me. I said, hey, me? Favour, from where to where, like how? And that made me, and then I could tell you guys for a fact, I was not the most experienced person. My first job was selling plantain chips and potato chips. I know that I'm not the smartest person in the room, but because I was showing up when no one was showing up, or when a lot of people were not them showing up, I was automatically seen as seen as a top dog. But meanwhile, I was not really a big person like that, So it says a lot. Like, opportunities won't go for the best in the room, it goes for the most visible. Now, and that is not to tell you that breeding capacity is not important, and that's why the next thing is value. You can be the most visible person. Your visibility may make you turn heads, and visibility may get you attraction and attention. But what actually retains, that attention, and actually makes people respect you, is value. Value, you can say capacity as well. Now you've turned heads, people have seen you. Can you actually do the work? Yes or no? So, and don't just be visible and just say, okay, I want to post on LinkedIn and I'm posting that, I'm posting this. Are you also building yourself? Are you also a person of value? If someone reaches out to you, are you someone that will be like, wow, this person actually changed my life and changed my perspective on a lot of things, and I want to be close to this person. The reason why networking can be so tricky, especially when you actively post online, because now people get to see who you are away from the screen. And if you guys have conversations or share experiences, and it's like looking as if this was not what he or she is doing, no matter how much you post online the next day, you've lost the respect of people that once paid attention to you. So that's why one thing I would even say is, before the spotlight gets on you, build capacity. Make sure that you're a person of value. You don't need to be perfect to start showing up online, and that's not what I'm trying to say. But make efforts that you are consistently building. One thing I noticed recently, is this a safe space between you and me now? I know that this meeting is recorded, but this is a safe space. But I think one thing I realized recently, let's say recently or like a few weeks ago, was I was suffering from brain rot. It was so easy to criticize Olodo uprising, but when I realized that, wait, oh, I'm also contributing to this. I'm not contributing to it, but like I'm seeing the effects in my life in one or two ways. I had to clear my YouTube. I had to unsubscribe to a lot of things, unfollow a lot of people, because I'm trying to come up with basic thoughts, but instead, if I want to inform an opinion about something, I check online or AI or something. I was like, Favour, you're not thinking anymore. So I have to like, see, if I can become a person of value, I have to keep growing and learning. I cannot be comfortable in my capacity on the same level for a long period of time. So yes, as I'm building visibility, also build value as well, build capacity as well. Next, credibility. Now you build the visibility. You are a person of value. Now, how is your character? Are you someone that people can trust and say, oh, this person is a person of integrity? If they say, oh, I trust you to handle this, my cute tripod, and I come to ask for it and it's broken, do you think I will ever trust you again? No matter how much you post and everything. And that's why you guys need to be so careful of your reputation as well. Like, reputation can take years to build, but once thing can collapse everything completely, and it can never be built up again. Or if it's built up, people will be like, okay. So even as you are visible and you build capacity, are you also a person of character as well? Because and when you are in these rooms, being the smartest and being the most visible may get you that position, but character makes sure that you stay there. Like, I remember when I was having a conversation with my dad, I was very young. And when I was very young, I was very rude. Let me not even like. No, I was rude. No, like, they thought I don't know. But like, my dad used to complain that I'm rude, or I'm rude and I should work on it. I should work on it. And I'm like, okay, everybody will be fine. He told me a story that it was like a lady in his back, that she was so smart, so popular, and all of that. But like, she was not being promoted for a long period of time, and it's because of her character. And in my mind, I was wondering, because of character, someone will not be promoted. What do you mean? If I deserve that opportunity, give it to me. But obviously, as I've grown up and all, I've realized that, oh, character is actually extremely important. I don't even want to be with someone that is not even a person of character. So the reason I wanted to highlight all these things is so that you guys can, and don't just pay attention to posting online or showing up on LinkedIn, and don't just focus on building capacity and all of that, and don't just focus on building your character, being nice, being cute, but visibility, you are not there. Capacity, you are not there. Focus on these three things. In fact, if that is the only thing you live here with today, right? Visibility, and value and credibility, and say, okay, how can I work on these three things actively? I kid you not, if you're able to master that, like, visible, and you do the work to build yourself, and you're a person of character, what is all these things? You can achieve all these things. So yes, now a very popular question people ask is, how does a fresh graduate who has never worked before build proof? How you're like, okay, I want to start showing up on LinkedIn. And obviously on LinkedIn, you see experiences, jobs, and all. Even when building your CV, it can get so intimidating that I have and what is called, it can get so intimidating that you see some people's CV, they have like a gazillion experiences, and you just write them students. It can get very, so now how will you be able to build proof as you, especially as a fresh graduate, if you have not worked before? So, and a very very popular way is through volunteering. And now at the time I got, okay, please, you can move over to the next slide. At the time I got the brief for this program, one thing that was spoken about, okay, we need to share the importance of volunteering, and this is something that changed my life completely. When entering university, you can see how I'm telling you guys different stories and all of that, to show that I'm actually speaking from what I already know and what I've practiced. So when entering university, I did not know what I wanted to do in my life. In fact, when I started university, I wanted to be an arts and crafts person. I used to draw, and I used to make beads, and I used to do tie, and I used to sew a little bit. So in fact, if I show you guys my room, you see paintings everywhere, because I'm always painting, I'm always decorating. I used to be a very artsy person. So I wanted to be the queen of DIY in Nigeria. That was my dream, my lifelong dream. And all. So when entering university, and I was seeing all these people, all these people like progress I'm looking up to in life, and I see them doing a lot. I'm like, oh wow, like these people are actually doing quite a lot, and I don't know what I wanted to do with my life. How did I figure that out? Through volunteering. If you read my bio, you see a lot of organizations like, okay, Enactors, all of that, all those organizations, I volunteered in them, and I got amazing connections. I got a lot of experiences from there, and because of that, I can probably put on my CV that, okay, I've done this and I've done this as well. Even the LinkedIn local that was the head of marketing for LinkedIn local Ilorin. It was a volunteer role. And now I can talk about it proudly. If I just mention LinkedIn, people are like, this girl has she has experience. So if you see if you notice an event is happening, you can send a DM or fill the volunteer link. Up to now, I still volunteer actively, to be fair, because you get to meet lots of people, you get to learn a lot, and you get to, build capacity as well, because you are in that role, you'll be solving problems, you're meeting people and all, and it takes an amazing set of soft skills to do the kind of work needed with, in volunteering. So just really wanted to encourage you guys that C is very, 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 very important, and you need to make it a priority as an undergraduate and even as a graduate as well. So that's the next slide. I just really hope that I'm not taking so much time. I just really love. So now, even as you volunteer, sure that you don't just let that opportunity go and come. In school, I used to post about every single thing. You guys, I used to post about every single thing. If I volunteer, I'll post about it. I'll post about everything. So, and when you volunteer, don't just keep quiet. You talk about it. You can put it in your experience section. You can write a LinkedIn post, put it on your CV for sure. Definitely. If you are looking to get scholarships or international opportunities, all these volunteering experiences will be very, very important. And recommendation as well. On my LinkedIn, I think a lot of people I volunteered with wrote recommendations for me. So anytime you volunteer, don't just see it as, oh, okay, I'm just going here and I'm gone. But I also want you to have your own personal interest as well. Okay, what can I even gain from this? Yes, I'm helping this class, and I'm helping because of this particular event, but what am I actually going to gain from it as well? Please, you guys should just give me a minute. I want to quickly, just a minute, please. Um, yeah, okay. Okay. So, yes. Okay. Okay. So, yes, and don't just focus on, okay, what's these people are benefits. Also focus on, okay, what is your own interest from volunteering with them. So very, very important. Please, if you're going to do what I said I should do, please, let me say a thumbs up. Don't just hear and you're list, like, I want to make sure that you guys are actually following. So if you are following, if you are still here with us, thumbs up and thumbs up. If you have any questions or anything, please type it as well. And I hope you guys are writing. You know what? Before we go over, okay, now we can go back to the next slide and let me see what is there before I. Okay, navigating links as a beginner. Before I go and follow with this class, I want you guys to type what you have learned so far. To show that you guys are listening. It's not only that you guys only recommend and like, oh, thumbs up. What have you learned from this? No, not even what have you learned. What is one thing that you do from what I have said so far? What is one thing that you do? Action point, action point, action point. That's here from everyone to make sure that everyone is paying attention, that we are all here. What is one thing that you are going to do, after this class is over? It's not just by saying, oh my God, like, FN, I really enjoyed your class and all. Yes, I know that you enjoyed it, but what is the thing that you actually practice from this class? Let me see in the comments. Okay, now it says I'll make efforts to build value aside from being visible. Very, very important. Love that, Naomi. Very, very important. Who else? Peculiar. Okay, can see Grace. Hi, Grace. And Grace has been very, very active. I love that. Then, okay, Grace is build capacity and be a person of good character. Love it. Love, very, very, very important. Then visibility is good for me, but I also need to offer value consistently. very important as well. You can be showing up and all of that, but are you actually doing the work and building the work behind the scenes? Ah, okay, I like the way everyone is responding. Then you can see Ade Dayo Ajibade that says be more visible, putting myself out there as a fresh and graduate, revamp my LinkedIn profile. So, you've learned what I'm even going to teach. Well, hold on, we're going to see if Faye actively volunteer and make sure to leverage the opportunities. Very, very important. Volunteer, reach out to people and all of that. Then Emmanuel says, be visible, put yourself out there. Yes, it can be so uncomfortable and intimidating sometimes, but put yourself out there. You never know what is in the other side. It's one thing I would say. I cannot imagine how my life would have been if I did not decide to put myself out there. The reason I even got this speaking engagement is because I put myself out there. So a lot it can happen. They can see Toby that says, don't just create the account, actively use it. Yes, actively use that account. Okay, you guys are actually showing up. Okay, you can see, okay, Dayo again says, I actually value, but yes, exactly. You can be the best person in the room, but if people cannot see you, is as good as nothing. The reason why those three things very, very, very important. You can see Precious, my personal brand matters for opportunities. Exactly, is very, very important. In fact, and if people are even considering you for a particular opportunity or a role, the first thing that they will do is to Google your name. If you Google my name, if you type Favour Nelson or Favour Nelson coach or Favour Nelson LinkedIn or anything, you see my LinkedIn and profile come up first, and they will search on it. In fact, even having things like Medium or Instagram, very, very important as well. So before people even give you opportunities, they will check your track and record. You'll notice how people have been, disqualified from opportunities because of the kind of track record they have. Don't let that be you. You can see Esther said, I am learning that I need to offer a value because it's not enough to be visible. We must be able to do the work. Exactly. One mistake I made was earlier on was like in school. I think it got to a point where I was so overly focused on being visible that I forgot to build capacity, and I saw the cons. So learn from me. You can see, and Sophia, I have learned that opportunities come from visibility, value, and credibility. I also document my experience, however small it is. I need to put myself out there. I love one thing I love about what you said, Sophia, was that, however, like no matter how small it is, in school, I was a hungry person. Maybe that's why in school, if this tripod falls down from my hand, I can write a whole post about it. That was how overly active I was on that LinkedIn. Like if my pen fell down, I can write a whole story, and I'll have a moral lesson as well. So again, no matter how small your experience is, like put yourself out there. I love all this. In fact, I even want to take a screen. Like you guys are really saying, you guys are even teaching more things. Like you guys are really coming through with these responses. I need to put them down. But yes, exactly. Then we'll go back to Rose. I think Rose will be the last one we'll take. Thank you so much, you guys. It shows that you guys are paying attention. You can see and Rose says visibility with value leads to credibility. Exactly. Also, character development is as important, yes, as skill development. Very, very important. You volunteer more and utilize it to build portfolio. Exactly. I love these action points. And Rosie, well done, well done, well done. So now over to the next slide. Naomi, please help me go over to the next slide. Over to the next slide. Next slide. And where we'll talk about how to use LinkedIn. How to use. I don't know if Naomi, are you still here? I don't know if she's still here. But we'll go over to how to use LinkedIn and navigating LinkedIn as a beginner. Now, before you start posting on LinkedIn, and even before you start posting, I don't know if someone can contact Naomi to tell her she can move the slide to the next one, to the next two ones. But anyone that can help me do that, please just help me let her know that please she should move the slides up by 2 slides. Thank you. So now, questions you need to ask yourself before even posting online is number one, what does and what do others currently say about me? Now, one thing that really helps me discover what I want to do in my life forever was actually through a conversation with my younger brother, which is crazy. But like he's the one that told me that, oh, Favour, like when I speak to you, I'm always very inspired and all. Like I should start teaching about lifestyle and motivational stuff and all. And that's how I started before I even grew to personal brand and all. Before, like I was called productivity. In fact, if you read it in my Bible, one major theme that you hear is productivity coach, productivity coach. And now I'm now a more of a of personal brand. And it's because of the kind of feedback I've gotten from people as well. And that's why you need to have people around you that know you and can tell you the truth. I wanted to study law, but my brother looked at me and said, on the day that I was supposed to register law as my first course or some, and what they call that thing, is it first option or something? On the day I was going to this thing to put my details, and he told me that, see, and feel like you don't strike me as a law person, that mass com is what fits. And I'm so happy I studied mass com. I want to be able to miss progress if I not study mass com. But yes, okay, now we will come back and come over to the next slide. So, and one thing that you should know, if wait, okay, before I even go on, please, whenever you guys hear LinkedIn, what comes to mind? I even forgot to even ask them that question. Use one word to describe what you think of LinkedIn. Let me even hear what you guys feel about the platform. Do you think it's a very inspiring platform or a very intimidating platform? Do you think that it can be very... Let me know what you guys feel about LinkedIn. Quickly. And so I don't know how long I still have, but guys, I really enjoy teaching. Like if you leave me here, I can teach from now till next year. But like a lot of people, and when they see LinkedIn, they get very intimidated by the platform. Okay, I love what Peculiar says that is for serious people. Then you can see intimidating, you can see both inspiring and intimidating, too serious. But you know the funny thing, you guys, these days, like, yeah, I like to play, and that's why I would like okay, they've said a platform where people package. I agree. You see carpenters saying that, oh, I am the head of the wooden section of the capacity. I like, bro, like it's packaged, like whatever is packaging. But I even feel like you guys are coming to meet a more relaxed version of LinkedIn. At least now people can post things like, oh, I ate whatever, and people are engaging. Like now LinkedIn is even more relaxed than before. At the time I joined LinkedIn, you cannot post things like that. But now people are becoming more relaxed on the platform. So this is even the best time for you guys to even join. Like it's not even as corporate as you guys think. Like it's not like that anymore. In my days, I say, I'm saying in my days, as if I'm one old person. In my days, you dare not post some of the things that you see on links. Like people used to compose actual articles. And you know, the funny thing is, I even prefer LinkedIn as I prefer LinkedIn then as I do now. I don't know. Maybe because I'm a writer at heart, I like to overwrite. Bro, like people are posting, I'm looking for a wife. I'm like, on LinkedIn, like what? Bro, even posting my birthday was hard for me. I'm telling you, like you guys get, bro. No, you guys, I don't even like the platform now. Before you post on LinkedIn, you need to think. You need to conceptualize. You need to write down. Writing was seen as a full-time job. I can remember in school, I would lock myself in a room and I'll write. Now, I mean, AI is even here too, and now people literally write like five sentences and people are eating it up. So now, like, if you guys were scared of LinkedIn because it's too serious, so it's not serious. It's not that serious anymore. Like, this is the best time for you to join, because like I feel like it's slowly getting more relaxed. It's slowly even giving Instagram. Anyway, it's not gonna, but it's not as relaxed as you think anymore. Like people are not even packaging anymore. If I even being very honest, some people will post picture of their ebani goosey soup and say, "Come and join me," and people are eating it up. So, like, but again, I'm not saying I should be like, "Oh my days." Hey, I'm not saying. Let me say Gen Zs are better. I think so too. Like it got so popular, and now people are so lackadaisical on the platform. Like writing is an art, you guys. Like I'm such a writer, so what I'm seeing right now is even paining me. I wanted to move to Substack, but I've noticed that they now have like a Twitter version where people can literally post more and are getting likes and all. Like, where are the articles? Like, what is really happening? This is the reason why everyone, anyway, them not, it's getting too personal for me. But again, the reason why it's getting too personal for me. Enough is. But the reason why I said those things is to let you know that if you guys were scared that, oh, LinkedIn is too serious, LinkedIn is it, my dear, it's not even like that anymore. You can come and you can post. I kid you not, if you guys posted introductory posts, you probably do well, to be fair. But anyway, this is the best time to join LinkedIn. Everyone is going on LinkedIn, and everyone now is a more relaxed platform. It's not as intimidating as it was before. Pekila said, I'm breathing. This is every time I teach on LinkedIn, this is a very personal thing because I love to write. But but like, this is the best time to join. So it's not as intimidating as you think anymore. It's not, bro, like, you get like now progress. No, please, let's change topic. Next slide. I don't even get anymore, bro. So now I can't deal. So now, before you start showing up online, and whether it's on LinkedIn, whether it's on anything, you need to ask yourself, okay, what do other people say about me? A thing about me is that I'm one of the, I don't need to brag. I'm not bragging, but I'll say I'm very humble. I feel like humble people don't say that, but you guys, I'm very humble. I can explain. I'm the kind of person that I'll tell my friends that, you guys, I don't know myself or what is happening. Please come and help me figure it. I'm not afraid to ask for, no, that's a lie. I'm not afraid to ask for help when I want to ask for help. If I don't want to ask for help, I will not. But if I want to ask, I will ask, and I'll be very, very genuine about it. I don't like to. If I don't know anything, I would ask. And yes, I think that's the best way to put it. If I have any questions, I'm going to ask. But so you can actually go to your friends and say, okay, when you hear peculiar, what comes to your mind? And when you hear Esther, what comes to mind? And when you hear Ayomiko, when you hear Sophia, what comes to mind? Let's see what other people already know. And if you start building up on that, it's even, in fact, so similar to what I spoke about, like how I posted online that, okay, when you hear Favour, what comes to mind? So ask people so that you know, okay, what you need to start doing to get to where you want to be. So also ask yourself, okay, what do I want to be known for? So I knew that, I don't want to be known for just BTS and all that. I want to be known for someone of impact. I'm someone that I like to help a lot. I want to be known as someone that whenever people encounter me, they don't go back the same way. And I'm a very positive person. Genuinely, then the positivity used to shake. But like now, I'm actually very, very positive. So I want to be someone that whenever people see me, they are like, wow, I just love to be around her. I love her energy. I love that. Like, I just want to be that person to bring smiles on people's faces. So because I know that, okay, this is what I was to be known for, it controls the kind of actions I took and I'm still taking even today. Then what 3 words describe the person that I want to be? What are you naturally good at? What impact do you want to make as well? Now, this and what am I naturally good at? I even want you guys to think of topics that you can talk about on end. Like, if they sit Esther down, what is one topic that from now to tomorrow she'll talk about it? So I want you guys to ask yourself that question. Then for me, it was productivity. I used to follow a lot of content creators, all this lifestyle and all of them. Like, I used to follow them actively. So if I'm following them actively, because I was following them, I could talk about the topic on end. So also, if money was not a barrier, what will you spend your time doing? If you guys can even take a screenshot of this question, so that even after this session, you can sit down and you can actually answer these questions for yourself. I think it will really, really help you a lot. And one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself, or one of the greatest qualities to have, is being self-aware. Once you know that, oh, more, I like to do this, I like to do this and that, I don't like this and that, it will really help you know, okay, this is how best you like to live your life. One thing I discovered about myself is that I can never do all nighter. Like, I'm so sorry, guys. I cannot be fake. Progress. All those times I said I was doing overnight work, that was a lie. I probably slept for 5 hours of the entire was like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, guys. I cannot fake it. I understand successful people say, oh, you don't like you don't you have to work hard for it. I understand, but I'm so sorry, guys. I can never do overnight, even for exams, even in school. I'm sorry, progress. Please don't tell the rest. It's fake life. It's fake. Even in school, like sometimes you guys, I will not open one page of notes. I don't know what is in that page, but as far I will stay overnight and read. I understand my parents paid school fees, but pause. Instead, I will sleep, then I'll wake up later to read. Then I'll read till it's time for exams. So once I understood that, even after school, I tried to do overnight for work. It can never happen. If anytime I do overnight, I'll be sick for like 3 days or the whole week. So I said I can't do that anymore. So even small things like that, it shows how self-aware you are. Even things that you like to eat. I mean, I know that come in and come and shine. You will probably never find me as a concert or a club because I don't like crowds. I don't like a lot of people. Naomi, please. Naomi said your first person that a life child and it needs to be. I agree. Like I know myself. I know myself already. So it's like because I know these small things about myself, I know the kind of things that I would do. I know the kind of things that are reasonable for me to do. One thing I also realize is that I see all these lifestyle influencers. Like I cannot be fake. I don't know how to do it. I just like to mind my business. So it's hard for me to say, oh, if I'm vlogging a day in my life. And I'm like, why do you want to know what's happening in my day? So I already know myself that okay, there's some things that I can do, and there's things I can post, and there's some things that you can never catch me doing. And I don't mean to criticize people that are doing it, but I think I just have to know myself that oh, okay, I don't think I'm that kind of person. So I know and where I start, I know and where I stopped. For times that obviously leave your bubble, do this, do that, I will still do it, but I'll be guided with how I do that. So the reason why I'm saying, okay, answer this question about yourself is so that you can be self-aware and can know, okay, these are the things that I can do, and these are the things I cannot do. And even as I'm posting and showing up online, this is the kind of narrative I want to form about myself. So yes, thank you so much. So I'll go back to the next slide. Over to the next slide. Over to the next slide. Thank you so much. So now, how to achieve visibility on LinkedIn? One thing that I said at the beginning of this class is that people really overcomplicate things. Like even winning in life, people overcomplicate. I'm not saying that it's easy, but I'm saying that if you notice, it's really the basic principles to win. That's if you repeat it, you'll see the kind of results that people are seeing. You know, is the reason why a lot of us are still stuck is because we are not willing to stay very long doing the kind of things that we need to do. So even achieving visibility on LinkedIn just needs three things. Number one, an optimized profile. Number two, content. If your page is there and you're not posting content, what are you really doing? Then number three, the secret ingredients, which is also secrets when because I just told you guys anyway. Secret ingredient, which is consistency. Now, one creator described this as a very simple thing. He used a very simple illustration. It was like if you want to win on LinkedIn, it's just like a bottle of Coke. If the bottle is looking dirty and all of that, you will not want to buy that bottle of Coke. Also, if the bottle of Coke is looking neat and clean and all, but inside the contents is Sprite and Fanta that I have seen, you will not buy. Also, if you have okay, the packaging is cute, the content is there, but you now put a Mentos and you shake, you know what happens? It's if you watch all those DIY and listen, you see that how it explodes like a volcano or whatever. So that's the secret ingredient, which is consistency. So over to the next slide. I think I need to be quicker. Is there a timekeeper here so that I will know what's happening? But anyway, um how to achieve an optimized profile. Number one, add a professional picture. This is not a time to upload a selfie of yourself with that flower crown on Snapchat. This is not a time to show people, wow, this baby snatched, and you do a full picture. You show them that, oh, I'm that girl. Like this, not yes, we know you're that girl. Please put a picture. So how I would advise you, and what I would advise you to do is that get a medium short picture. My very first picture on it was not a professional one. My second one was also not a professional one. I don't think my third one was a professional one, let me just be honest. But it was a medium and short where people could see my facial features. Even as I'm here like this, I can take a picture, and once I just increase the brightness and all of that, I can use as my profile picture. The reason I'm saying that is that a lot of us may be pressured to, okay, you see people doing this thing and you're like, oh, I need to do it too, or I need to have a professional photographer, all of that. It's like, no, actually, you can just use a picture where your facial features are clear enough and use it as your DP. In fact, with AI, I'm not saying that you should use AI for your, I'm so sorry, guys. Like, between you and me, I'm not a fan of using AI, whatever of your face. If it's to change your outfits, that's fine. But I know how some people on LinkedIn, like I was shocked when I saw them in real life because because of the picture that was. You guys, this is a safe space. This is a safe space. But like, I remember seeing them and I was like, yeah. So you look like this, and meanwhile you're, bro, like you guys get me. You guys actually get me in this community. So I'm just like, please don't use a picture of yourself. Use a normal picture. If it's to change your outfit, and maybe you were wearing, bro. I'm not even a huge fan of AI. I'm so sorry. Like I'm not a huge fan of AI pictures. Like even AI flyers. Hey, I don't know if I should say this. Am I recording? Hey. Anyway, let me not talk too much. But okay, let's shut up. Okay, let's keep it. But I'm not a huge fan at all. To be fair, like it's so tacky to me. There is Canva for a reason. I'm so sorry. Anyway, even as you put. You guys get me in trouble. Even as you put your, I like how I'm like, is a profile pic, is a safe space. Even as you put your profile, you guys plan to leave here. You guys don't want me to leave. Let me teach now. Let me teach. So please, as you're putting your profile picture, put a good picture of yourself. If the picture is not looking very nice, or say, hey, can I just use AI to like, okay, change the environment or change the clothes I'm wearing, but please do not alter your face, because some people can be literally 70 years old, but their profile on LinkedIn is making them look like 28. Like, let's actually be honest. So don't, please, let's be guided. Then I'm moving on from this part because you guys make me laugh. But next, a cover banner is also very, very important. I remember when I was in school, I used to only accept requests from people that have a cute banner. I know it may look very, very somehow, but I don't. There's just something about having a banner, and a banner tells people what you do before they even check the rest of your profile. So again, it's something that I can easily do with Canva as well. Just see, a thing about me is I get inspiration from the Lord, but I also get inspiration from everything else around me. And just do, again, it doesn't have to be so complex or anything. Just put probably a text that describes what you do. Then next is an attention grabbing headline. Now, your headline should, apart from saying what you do, you should let people know what you can do for them. You get, so see, all this, I teach you how to achieve productivity. So this is what I can do for you. In fact, I think I've changed it because now I'm more of, I've leaned more into personal branding. But when I was just full on productivity, this was what my bio looks like. And your partner in progress, again, your bestie, don't play. Anyway, also draft a compelling summary. Lots of people is that they write they're about in first person or third person. So you can do that. I'm not a huge fan of writing it in third, but however, if you want to be seen as a professional, the third person is very okay. But if you want to be seen, if you want to relate with them, like a thing about me is I'm very, if you can't tell, like I'm very like kind of person. Like I'm just like, I just want to have like that connection with you. So I prefer it in first person. Like, okay, I, and I'm here to help you. So just Favour Nelson is that. Your educational skills and work experiences also needs to be there. And I thing I would advise you is to change your profile to a creator mode, it's really help it to help people follow you, and so that people don't necessarily need to press connect all the time, because if you accept a connection request, it means that you follow the person as well, and sometimes you may not really want to follow the person. So if you just want an avenue for people to just follow you, and so that you can really filter out the kind of content that's on your feed, I'll advise you to change it, and so I don't need to connect with every single person before they, follow you and all of that. So yes. So now let's do a live audit of a LinkedIn profile. So now we'll talk about I'll need someone to send your LinkedIn link to the comments, so that I can pick a profile and give a live audit on it. So if you want me to audit your LinkedIn page now, this is the best time, and put your link in the comments, and so that we can look at it. I think I will share it from, I don't know if I can share. I don't know. Okay. I think and when I start share, okay, Naomi. So I think we'll use Naomi's own. So I may take over the presentation, even though the video is shaky, no problem. I think I'm logged into somebody else's profile. Okay, I love this. I love your profile. So I'm going to take over the presentation. Share my screen. Share my screen. If you're active with me, thumbs up, energy, 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 energy pro max all the time. Okay, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So now we will be auditing Naomi's profile. So I'm going to open her profile. Before I give my own comments, I'll not say criticism. I want you guys to, and based on what I've spoken about, you can say what you think she needs to change. And Naomi, this is a safe space. We love you. Please be kind. If anyone shades my girl, I'm kicking out of this call. So we're going over to our profile now. So this is Naomi's profile. So from what I have taught you guys, what are the things that you think she needs to work on her page? So what are the things you think she needs to work on based on what I have spoken about? What are the things? I'm opening the comments from my phone. So if you guys type away, so based on what I spoke about, look at her profile. Look at her profile. Okay, I love Ayomike says a cover page and a headline. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm not going guys. Okay, her experience is here. Okay, this part. Okay, skills is here. Okay, but looking at her profile, and where is, you guys are quiet though. Why guys? It's only Sophia that said something. You guys are quiet. So why guys quiet? Let me hear from you guys. Let me hear from you guys. What are the things you think she needs to work on her page? Okay. Because of time, because I think I've already really passed time. But let me wait for like a minute. What are some things you think she needs to?
Sorry.
Okay.
Hi, good evening. Can I say it? I
Oh, of
can't.
course.
Okay, so if she volunteers, which I assume she does, like she's supposed to
Mhm.
put it as part of her
Mm,
experience and
experiencing.
all those kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Love that. Love that. I love that part. Okay.
And also
Okay.
a catch okay, someone just said it, but a catchy profile, or I don't know if it's profile or headline, like
Mm-hmm.
I am, like, say what you do, how you can give value and all this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay, love that. Love that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So because of time, I will just say the rest, and so that okay, you guys have actually said what was on my mind, but I'll just repeat, and so we can move on. Yes, she will need a banner. Now you may be asking, okay, what exactly will I put on this banner? Is the reason and why I said in my slides that, oh, before you start posting online, you need to ask yourself some questions. What are the things you want to be known for? What are the things you want to do? What is kind of value that you want to offer? So one thing I will let you guys, and one thing that I want to remind you guys, that you guys are more than students or graduates. You guys are way more than that. Outside your education, what is one thing that you really love, or what is a field or industry that you're very, very passionate about and can talk about on end? So you use them that to come up with whatever will be on your banner. Then, as you mentioned earlier, her headline as well, her title here is also, we need to work on that. I don't even think, to be very, very honest, I is my opinion, I don't even think the fact that you are a student should be on your LinkedIn, should be here. And let us know, because a lot of time, and when people see that, they think that you are young and inexperienced, and that's not the kind of vibe we want to communicate here. So we need to also work on this as well. Another thing that I would say, and I'm surprised nobody mentioned this, is that she doesn't have an about section too. So, and where is our summary about section also needs to be there as well. Then, as you said, volunteer experiences. And I think what I will even do is, let me open my profile. I'm logging into someone's own now. What if a student is all you've ever been? The funny thing is that is you've been way more than a student. You just need to know how to package it. I mentioned earlier that at the time I created my LinkedIn account, I was not, I literally had no experience as well. But then I used to teach some of my friends in school. I used to be like you know how I love to teach. So like I would gather like some of my friends, and Progress was even in the group, and I would teach them. And I put on my LinkedIn, just package it, okay, educator. Nobody will challenge you. Nobody come and say you are this thing. Like, again, if you even helped your mom organize an event, you put it the event and manager. Nobody would no. So, and what I would even advise you to do is that look at everything that you have done. I'm not even, and I really want you to think deep. Even small things like, okay, in church, who are you? If you check on my LinkedIn, I don't even need to go so far. If you check on my LinkedIn, what is called here on my LinkedIn, you see that I post the fact that I was welfare in my service unit. Is it here? Okay. See, now this part was work and studies. Okay, I put welfare. I didn't even put. I didn't even fill it in as much as I wanted to. Then campus ambassador, the time that I was campus ambassador for a visit job, I put it as well. The volunteer. Let me see if I don't know whether. Let me see if okay, yes. So again, even with the smallest things, see the volunteer experiences, even with the smallest things, you put it there. So I remember a time, okay, and now this particular one, and writer for streaming magazine, and this was a school project. So the school in our department, we were told to write for, no, we're given the opportunity to write for our streaming magazine. And it may be looking like, okay, it's even a school assignment. Why would you put it in? I put it in. This Gen sec of youth UNESCO stuff. I was only, I think I was pleased, and I think I was just there for 4 5 months. I put it there. Even with this, again, even with the smallest things, you put it, and there's you, there are things that you've not done anything. In fact, even with helping your parents or your brother or your sister with something, you package it and you put it there. So you are way more than a student for sure. And definitely, I just really need you to really think deep. You need to think deep at the kind of things that you have done, and just package it well. Yeah, always that's the thing. That was majority. So in fact, if you look at it, like I have like 11. I even have more. I've forgotten some. All throughout my school time, volunteer. This first aid, this organization was. I think I even accidentally put a wrong date. This organization was only active. I think for like a month or two. Wait to consign me. I put it there. This junior and fellow stuff. I applied for the this at the time that they were accepting fellows. I applied within a day. I got accepted. I put it there. I don't know if you've done anything, but I put it there. Just be putting things there. Like nobody would challenge you. Nobody come and say, oh, okay, you just done this and that. No, like nobody will be there to say, oh, like you can put it there. Again, see, everyone on this call is more than a student. More than a student. You just need to really think deep and pick and just package what you've already done to present it in a better way to the world. And so that, in fact, I feel like having a LinkedIn account and having a CV is very, very, I don't even know about you, but for me, it motivates me. It motivates me to feel in if it's to do more so that I can feel more things on my LinkedIn. The time that I started this LinkedIn account, as I mentioned earlier, was when I was selling fish and chips. The first and other roles that I put even after, okay, this how many pages is your CV? I don't even know. If I think like four. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's like four ish. Then what is it called? All this ambassador, and when I think it's even a volunteer stuff, but I put them there because things I carry wise is very popular. In Visage Hub, I was very passionate about this job. This one. So again, it motivated me to keep going and keep pushing, and so I can add more to my CV. The time I was in NYC, I was the PRO of my CDS. I was very, very active. I'll put on my CV, even though people them don't take NYC seriously. So I will take it seriously and I'll put it there. Because all this is you'll be building portfolio, you'll be building your reputation. So that when people check your profile, they know that this one is actually very serious. So and it opens you to way more opportunities. So let me move from this from here. So Naomi, you can take over. So yes, the core of the matter is you guys, your LinkedIn and your CV can also be like this as well. You just need to know how to package the experiences you've already had. In fact, if you open my CV, as I mentioned earlier, you see educator. How many people were in that study group? We're just 10 people. No, we're 11. Then me and teaching them obviously. So I was teaching 10 people. I put on my CV, taught 10, and majority of them they graduated the first class. So like I'll put it there so that people know that see I'm not playing my life. You know what I'm saying? So again, there is so much that you can add there. And as I mentioned earlier, and don't just put it on your CV. Also, and focus on building and building and building. You get so once all these profiles and everything is there, it should push you to do more so I can add more. I'm not just so that I can add more. Reading capacity is also extremely, extremely important. So I really hope that you've been able to understand one or two. If you are still here, thumbs up as Naomi moves over to the next slide. I have to be here. I have to be fast. I'm just enjoying my time so much. I don't want to leave, but we go back to content now. So go back to oh, thank you so much. I'm learning a lot. Thank you so much. That's the biggest compliment you can ever give to me. Like people like I enjoyed your teaching, like I'm learning a lot. Anyway, so go back to content. You prepared your profile, you revamped your profile. Now what do you do? Post that content. Now I think I've already mentioned here that okay, decide what you want to be. Oh yes, you are more than just some students, you are way more, you are 10 times more, trust me. Anyways, yes, decide what you want to be known for. I think I've spoken about this. Know what you want to be known for. Connect smartly. See, whenever you are sending connection requests, be smart with how you are doing it. Know your content types. Now, and once you've decided what you want to be known for, now see, we'll get very, very practical here. And I want you guys to really practice this even after we are done with this. Now, what you want to be, and once you decide what you want to be known for, yeah, you now say, okay, the next question is, okay, what do I post? Now, once you decided your niche or your industry, you can divide your content into these contents and types. Number one, introduction. Now, this introductory one, you don't post about this every single time. It's just like, okay, hi, I'm Favour Nelson. This is what I do, and this is what I do. You don't post it all the time. You can do this like every 3 months, 6 months. Just reintroduce yourself to your audience. Also, if you've not posted for a long time, this is also an amazing content type you can use. Then a motivational. And when I started posting on LinkedIn, I was motivated. Hey, you guys, are they motivate? If you tell me, oh, Favour, I'm lost in life, I'll sit you down. I will motivate you like man. So because I used to do it all the time, and even on LinkedIn, I used to do that. I realized that if you are motivating, you're motivating, but you are not like informing, like I'm sharing more about your industry, or there's no way you be seen as a thought leader. But with a motivational post, you just be everywhere and anywhere, and nobody will know you for this particular thing. So even as you are motivating people, because a lot of people are going through a lot these days, also inform as well, be a person of value. Then action oriented. What would you it's this some kind of pushes your audience to take a particular action. Now what I would advise you to do is to mix this content and types. If you are posting informational, let's say twice or three times per week, that's if you want to be posting every day. You post a motivational once or twice, action related once or so. If you are posting three times, you can do informational, motivational, action oriented. Just mix it up, and it's really help you. This has helped, and I'm sure it will help you as well. Then make consistency easy through things like content. In school, I used to have I don't know what the kind of motivation that was in my life in school, because I was so motivated in school to work extremely hard. But in school, like I'll have a content calendar for all my platforms, and I'll follow them to the bone. So this will also this will be very, very helpful. You need to have a posting time as well, so that you can work with that posting time. I've worked with different posting times. Right now, my posting time is 7 a.m. So that your audience can become more familiar with that, and they'll be anticipating your post. Then batch creating. This one works for me like mine. Like I will never be the person to progress knows me. I work hard with you guys, but I cannot work hard all the days of the week. Like I have to give myself I cannot so I cannot be writing every day. Like I'm I'm sorry. Like I rather create anytime I sit down to create content, I create for the month. Like I cannot be writing consistently every single day. So if you are that same kind of person, you can do that. However, if you prefer to, let's say, write every week or every day, your own as well. I'm different, you are different, we are all different. So you know what works for you and stick with it. So we'll go move over to the next slide. I'm taking so much time. I'm so sorry, guys. Take so much time. So move over to the next slide. I don't know if now, yes. So now, how to tie everything together, how to now position yourself for opportunities. Your LinkedIn profile is amazing. Now, and you now know how to post and show up on LinkedIn, but how do you now position yourself for opportunities? Now, all the points that are under this, I have mentioned it in one way or another, but I just wanted to, and when making my slides, I was like, I want to repeat it again to just really tie everything together, because even after getting all the materials and getting everything that you need, how best do you use it? So over to the next slide. I think that is even my last slide. Now, 4 simple steps you need to follow. Number 1, show up excellently. Everyone excellently this shows I've been talking for a long time because I've started mumbling when I was born. Excellence is a language that everyone understands, whether you are black, white, male, female. Excellence is something that people cannot deny. It's something that everyone understands and everyone pays attention to. So if you show up excellently, nobody will be able to doubt the quality of your work, and nobody will be able to doubt your credibility as well. So no matter what, prioritize showing up the best way possible. I could have come to this class without slides, and just be like, oh hi guys, and I could have just spoken. Also, I could have come and I could have been wearing a t-shirt, or the way you can see I'm dressed as if I'm going out. In fact, this is even the outfit I wore for my wedding. I said, let me show up and show out for young, safe, and beautiful. But again, with every little thing that you do, you show up as excellently as you can. Then number 2, add value consistently. I've mentioned this before. When you are being put in those positions, add value. Let people know that okay, you are a person of value, and you are someone that people should that people want to connect with. I can remember having a conversation with someone, and oh my god, is this your color? Wow. That's so cute. I had no idea actually. I was like, oh, you guys are representing unintentional. Like even when I'm don't even plan it, y'all. Even when I don't plan it, I show up excellently. Like don't play. But yes, add value consistently. And now imagine if I obviously am coming to this class, and yes, I'm dressed like this, slides on points. No, I'm slides are not on point, and I come and I'm mumbling and jumbling and jumping around. You'll be like, which kind of person did these people invite to teach us? You will not even be in this class. Like, so again, you can be the best dressed in the room, but if you're not a person of value, people will run away than you know want to connect with you. Build connections and apply. One thing that my pastor really mentioned a lot, was it last month, was just about the importance of men. And that is something that I cannot deny. One thing that you forever hear me say in any speaking engagement ever, even though I'm going to Jupiter to speak, is I'm so blessed with the best people around me. I have the best friends around me. Like my friends, I don't know where I'll be without my friends. Honestly, they've helped me in so many ways. I don't know how my life would have been if I don't have my friends. Even up to now, I don't even know how I would have been without my friends. And I'm so grateful I'm so grateful that I've been able to build amazing connections, even with things like, okay, your place of work, or even people we see on social media. We never know, even without seeing, you know what, anytime I connect to people, let me just be honest with you, I never think of, oh, okay, what will I gain from this person? Like I don't think of that. Like if I genuinely love your energy, I'm going to stick with you and I'm going to be the best person to you. I love you see intentional friends. I'm active. You get, so even as you connect with people, don't just think of, okay, what I can get. Also prioritize being a person of value to them, because they need good people in their lives as well. So yes, then once you've been able to master all this, and so master what I spoke, if you even look at it, what I said is still connected to what I'm saying here. Opportunities will chase you, but also to, as much as you are that girl, you are that guy, and you are this, you are that, my dear, please also apply you, because it can be manifesting in your room, looking at you. Because I have a whiteboard in my room. So you can write your affirmations on the board. I'm saying I am strong, I am beautiful, I am this, I am that. And opportunity will come for you, and you will not apply. You'll be looking at it and say, I am this, I am this, I am. You actually need to show that, okay, you want this, I mean, it's just like how, if you are waiting for a bus to carry you to a place, and let's say Chevron or Surulere or something, you cannot get the bus from your room. You cannot be in your room and saying, I get the bus today, I get public transport, I'm traveling safe. You actually have to walk out and look for the boss and say, hey, I'm going to this place. So you can be the best at everything, but if you don't actually take that step to do things like, okay, applying or reaching out to people, you just be there, and opportunities will not find you in your bubble or your comfort zone. You need to step out of there. So I really hope, I think that's the last, please. And now please let me know if that's my last slide, or if I think I just have one more thing. Yes, your career is not just what you do, it's also how you are seen. It's also how you are seen, and start showing up as the professional you want to become. I've been saying it. I'm sure that I don't need to even explain this any further. I've been saying it for the whole time, so I don't think. But yes, it's not just what you do. It's not just being the best person. Your visibility is also very, 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 very important as well. So yes, thank you so much. I really, really hope that this class was very valuable to you, and I really hope that you learned a lot. Before now it comes to before, please let me know one word you use to describe this class, or should I say three words? No, I'll say one word. Let's say one word. So if you had to use one word to describe this class, what word will you use? So I know that I did a great job. Like, let me know, like, what is it? What is it? Let me hear. Let me hear from, like, you guys should glaze me a little bit. Like, if you had to use one word to describe like how this class was for you, what is the word? Are the words long? This one, you guys are not typing, as I said, insightful. Okay, super interesting. Oh, thank you. Okay. Love it, love it, love it. Peculiar, where are you? This is what I said. I will eat your food. Better comment though. Better your apt, informative. Okay, love it. Love it, love it. Okay, I love the fact that it was actually very informative. I really did try. I enjoyed making the slides, you guys. Is it obvious? I actually enjoyed making the slides. You can see. So yes, okay, okay. Let me hear. I think I'll take from like five more people before I call on before Naomi takes over. You can see clarity defined. Oh, Nifemi, thank you so much. Oh, you have to log into LinkedIn. I love that. I love that. I can see Precious. Great. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my days. I'm so happy. This is actually making me so happy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. As the responses are coming, I think I don't know whether I should call on Naomi to come and take the stage. I don't know. But amazing. Oh my God. Thank you, Progress, guys. Thank you. Progress, it was lit. Loved it. Thank you, Ire. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Your comments are making me so happy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Detailed. Thank you. I actually really tried. Like at the time I got the brief, I was like, hey God, I've been farming this young, saved and beautiful. If I don't come and show up, they can kick me out and they will never invite me again. So I said I have to make it as detailed. I had to finish everything, every single thing that gave me in the brief. I think I'm Precious and sent me one voice note. I listen to the voice notes every day. I said, okay. This class has to be, it has to be an amazing class. So I really did try to really put. Thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you so much. Like I actually really did try to do it. Actually put so much. I actually put so much and I said, oh my God, I have to show up for these people. I have to do my best. Like I have to. Oh, Faye said very interactive and relatable. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. Thank you, thank you. Sophia, have you okay? I wanted to say Sophia, have you time? I just finish time because I know that I noticed you in the class. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. This means a lot. Thank you so much. I don't know that I should call Naomi. Or is it Toby? Toby, your mic is muted. Oh, do you know?
Yes, I was just waiting for you to round up. Thank you so much, Favour. Please can we give her a round of applause? I mean, it was everything. It was engaging, it was insightful, it was everything and more. I've told them on the group chat that if they want the recording, they have to pay. And the price was going up as the session was going as the session was going on. I mean, we said we'll charge them 5 million, we increased it to 50 million. So we're expecting the money in our account. All right. Does anybody have any question just before we round up? I have two questions. Okay, yes. Adebayo Emmanuel has asked his question. Okay, Nifem is not on the group. All right. Loretta, can you put your Nifem, can you put your phone number in the chat? We'll send you a message and the group link. Yeah, Favor, you can go ahead with the first question.
Okay, so we can see Emmanuel say his question is, how does LinkedIn actually help? Is it for reaching out to companies, building my profile and so that people know about me, or applying for jobs? How do I apply for jobs on LinkedIn? Now, for how does LinkedIn actually help? Actually, is everything you mentioned is what you need to do, because you can be applying for a gazillion opportunities, but when you apply for opportunities, the first thing people check is your profile. So even as you're applying, is the reason why I was like, okay, apart from building visibility, actually make efforts to apply and reach out to companies and all. And LinkedIn helps because LinkedIn really helps your professional image, especially with your career growth as well. Having Instagram is cute, having a TikTok is cute, but when you are active on LinkedIn, you are a whole different level. It's the reason why I had to master LinkedIn even before going to other platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. So it really helps your professional image. And how do you apply for jobs on LinkedIn? What I would advise you to do is, you know what? I don't know whether I will just show you at once, because on LinkedIn you can, okay, you know what? Things I'm logged into a client's page now. I don't want to share her details. Okay, let me see if I can sign into my account. And so I can show you how. Login, please. And so I can show you how to actually. Okay. Oh, I just finished checking Progress's page. let me share screen. So if you want to search for jobs on LinkedIn, so what I would advise you to this, if you are looking for, like, let's say a marketing role now, marketing. So and you type marketing, so it will bring out a number of things like, oh, jobs post. If you go to people, you see people. But if you want to check jobs, you go to jobs. Then, and once you type jobs, you see different marketing jobs. Then obviously you can press apply. Then you now have other instructions that you can take. So if you are looking for any particular job, like maybe software developer or something, software developer, you search for it, then go to jobs, so it will show you jobs that you can apply for. So that's how you can easily, and once you go to easy apply, or once you go to apply, it's give you other instructions that you need to follow. Every job will have different instructions. So some people like, oh, send your CV, or they would have a form that you can fill, that it's just, you just fill it and call it a day. But like, it's still extremely important that you work on your profile, because once they see that you've applied from LinkedIn, they will go over to your LinkedIn and see what you have done, see and whether how you have presented yourself aligns with what they're actually looking for in your company. So that's how to apply for jobs on LinkedIn. So I really hope I really answered your question, Emmanuel. I really hope I did. But I'll go over to the next question. Can we post things in retrospect? I have a bunch of volunteering opportunities from uni. Retrospects, like, what do you mean? Like, okay, from the past, like if you've volunteered like in the past, my dear, you can post about it. You can post, in fact, and when I have time, because I'm just recently, I took a break off social media, and I'm still trying to come up and get back to posting consistently. I'm going to speak on speaking engagement I had like last 2 months. You post it, is your page, you post, and as long as it's not incriminating and it's not vulgar or anything, you can post about experiences that you had like 15 years ago. You can post it, is your page. So if you had a lot of volunteering, and just post about that opportunity and what you learned from that opportunity, and just how you encourage other people to also take the same step. So yes, you can actually post that. So we can go over to Ewa Yola. Please, I hope I pronounce your name. If I don't pronounce your name well, please, you can unmute your mic and tell me how to pronounce your name. But she asks, since I'm starting to take LinkedIn seriously, does it make sense to post an accomplishment or what that happened years ago? What I would advise you to do is, since you just want to start taking LinkedIn serious, I would strongly, I pronounced it well. Are you serious? Stop. I'm actually so proud. You know that it's so hard for me to pronounce like native Nigerian names. Like, it's so hard for me. So I'm actually you guys don't know, I'm actually very pleased with myself. Like, I never get the pronunciation of native names correctly. So thank you. Anyway, look at me getting excited for the smallest things. But yes, I would advise you to, number one, post an introductory post. Let people know who you are and what you do. Because like, if you post about an accomplishment and an award, people are like, okay, why is this important to you? How is this related to you? So the first thing I would say is post an introductory post. You get, post an introductory post. Then before posting an introductory post, you can post one more regular post, then post about this one, to be like, okay, like a few years ago, I won an award for this and this and this. Then you talk about what you want, what you had planned to talk about. It's probably how important this award was to you, how it has motivated you to take more bold steps, and just encourage other people to be like, okay, this and this can also be you, and all of that. So is what I would advise. So introductory post, then probably post an informational, a helpful post that will really be of help to people. Then you can post about this award and accomplishment, and make sure, I'm sure that you tell that story in a very relatable but very impactful manner. So it's not just be oh, I got this award, full stop. There's a story behind it, and there's a story that you want to share. So that's what I would advise. I really hope I answered your question, my girl. So yes, if you have any other question, please let me know. Okay, so and
Um,
Toby.
is there any other? Okay, no, there's not that one for now. So I have two questions for you, Favor. So everything you mentioned about having a volunteer experience is one thing that made us open the YSB LinkedIn account this year. We've not gotten around to like posting a lot of things on it, but one reason I open it is because a lot of people like Naomi have been volunteering for like the last 2 years or 3 years. And I mean, all the work they've been doing count towards like volunteer experience. So it's so like they can tag our organization on LinkedIn and add like include what it is they're actually doing. So yes, please, if you volunteer in any way or in any form, or you want to even share a recap from this session, because I mean this counts as also training as well. Like I took this class and all of that. You tag Favor, you tag YSB as well, and just share what you learned. That's part of that's showing that you're also a person of value. Okay, so that's my first point. First point was so for our LinkedIn page, what would you advise that we post? Do we post separate for what we post on other social media channels like TikTok and Instagram? Do we have to do like special content for LinkedIn and all of that? Yes, I think that's my first question. So when you answer that one, I'll ask the second one.
Okay, so number one, I love the fact that you guys have even created like a LinkedIn account, even though you guys have not even had a LinkedIn account since. Because I know a lot of girls that in your community that will probably have a lot of stories to share. So and that's an amazing move. Now, with this kind of organization, you guys will thrive with stories, like, and you guys help. We women, we are very community based. So if people say community with women are like, oh, I want to be a part of this. So I want you guys to really lean, you know I really want you guys to really leverage the kind of power that you have. I don't think you guys know the kind of power that you have. So share the kind of things that are happening, here, like things like obviously this class, even physical meetups as well, and talk about it, topics that are important to the girl child. To we women, like, let's be honest, are very soft, are very cute. We just want people to love us, just want people to know how to, we are very, very homely. So if there's a community that caters to that, it will be very, very, people would love it. So for your informational post about topics that relate to the girl child. For if you notice, and people that post on Instagram, or they have core communities, they post informational, they post what happens behind the scenes. So if even your founder as well can share behind the scenes, and if a founder and let them stories about what happens, it's also be very, very nice as well. Also, for even events like this, you post about, okay, like open invitation to everyone. It will help you, so again, I really want you guys to really lean on. So if you had an experience with if a girl and child, and you have the permission to share, but obviously not share very deep, you not share very personal and details, but you know that her story really, really helped, you share that as well. And I feel like, again, a lot of the things about these very impactful organizations, that they have a lot of stories to tell, but like they are not telling those stories. So again, another MC, because you asked if you should post different pieces of content from what I advise you to do is every social media platforms, they have their different formats. So it's like how you can post a whole video on TikTok. Well, why are you posting one on LinkedIn? Please don't join them, I beg. So you can format your content in a way that it fits the LinkedIn and platform through carousels. If you have like speaking videos as well, you post that. You can always reuse. I really feel like from one piece of content, you can use it 10 times. So, and so that you guys will not burn out, so you guys will not be overproducing, and a lot is going in, and I know that we all have our separate lives and other interests as well. So even with if it's a content idea that you are posting on Instagram, think of how you can also post that on LinkedIn. As I mentioned earlier, everything is packaging. The time I posted a picture of myself on Instagram, I can just post that girl or purple heart emoji. But on LinkedIn, I'm like, oh wow, this past week, no. I was talking about something. To be frank, I just really thought I was cute and I posted the picture. So like, again, everything is just formatting and packaging. Even with the smallest piece of content that you think will not be relevant, package it and flesh it out well, and I'm sure I can post it on LinkedIn. So lean, story driven, and lean on that greatly, and lean on how best you can help, and what you guys are already doing. Just really communicates that value to your audience, and I'm sure that people will be interested in that.
All right, thank you so much. Last question is, do LinkedIn banners have to have words on them, or they can have images on them as well? Because one I have on my page has just images like icons and logos of like specific things that I do. But I mean, is it better to have like words and stuff written out on the banners rather than images?
Okay, so yes, your LinkedIn banners can have images and it can have words as well. Now, what I would advise, what would I even advise? I would say yes, having text would be better, because at first glance, people can know, okay, this person does this person does that. However, I feel like a lot of people get so over fixated on the aesthetics of their LinkedIn that they forget that they actually need to create the content. So the first year or two that I used LinkedIn, I don't even think I had a banner, to be fair, and I was still getting traction. It just really helps create that professional feel. So if you feel like, oh, it's not really a priority to you right now, you can actually just focus on the content. But if you feel like, okay, this is something that you want to do as soon as possible, you can easily do it on Canva. So it's not, I see, like all these things, the most important part of your LinkedIn is probably your DP for sure, your about, then your experiences, and because people need to see what you have done in the past. But all those extra rishi, like if you see my first LinkedIn picture, it was not really all that. My hand was in my pocket, I was wearing a gown, and I was creating my content with it. So as much as yes, it's important, and if it can be text based, I would recommend text-based banners, but I will not want you to be so over fixated on that you forget that, oh, you actually need to do the work. Don't overstimulate yourself, and we all know if things get so overwhelming, you want to run away. So I would recommend this, but do
So
not
true.
do not overstimulate yourself. So
Okay.
that's
Okay. Emma has the last question. Mufe, your last question before we wrap up. It's
okay. Her
time to
name is Mufe.
go. Yes,
Okay,
her name is
so
Mufe.
can one
Okay, she's
create a
asked it
LinkedIn
already in the
page?
chat.
Okay, can one create a LinkedIn page for a company? My brand is like a customized gift brand. If so, since there is no qualification or the likes, what will the experience of section be like? For company pages, there's no experience section. Amazing, right? Thank God. But yes, you can create a company page. Let me show you how. Share screen. Um, Let me show you how you create a company page. I think I have like several. So you go over to, how did I do that? Okay, you go over to here. So okay, let me start from the beginning. Let's do view profile. So imagine this is your profile. So you go over to for business, you click on it, then you see start a company page. I don't really want to type, but I can want you, because I don't want to accidentally create a company page for myself, because I've created a lot. So and once you click on this create a company page, it will lead you on the next steps that you need to take. So it's extremely easy to do. So just come to this square word. It's easier to see on your laptop, and click the for business, then create company page. It will lead you on the DP, how to put the DP, other things, but like it does not have experience section. Let me, okay, you know what, to even make things better for all of us, let me show you one of my company pages. So this for productive use. So this is what your I want to go to, how do I see the major page? Okay, so this is how people see, this is what people see when they click on productive use. So how is it just be the overview, just basically what you already do, your page posts and all. So it does not have any experience section or anything, or any of that. So it's very easy to create. And again, I would advise you to create it, and so that then once you are putting, and that's on your express section, you can add, oh, okay, I can, yes, you can just put
Yeah.
the company there. So yes, that's it.
Thank you so much. Please, another round of applause for Favour as well. I mean, we enjoyed doing this. I enjoyed following I enjoyed. Yes, Mofe, you learned something new today. I mean, if you need any help, you can still reach out as well. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Let's just round up with a prayer. Heavenly Father, thank you for today and everything we've learned today. Thank you for our guests today. Thank you for everything you've taught her, her journey here. Thank you because this will even open even more doors for her in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you, Father, because her voice will reach nations, her voice will reach people and places that she'd never dreamed or imagined in Jesus' name. Thank you because everybody's taking what they've learned here today and they are running with it. They are taking action and are showing up on LinkedIn and is opening doors and opportunities for us in Jesus' name. Thank you because as we go to bed, prepare for service tomorrow, we sleep and we wake up in strength in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you for everyone who's made this possible. We give you all the glory and all the honor for in Jesus' name we've prayed. Amen. Thank you everybody for joining. I see Auntie Chi here. Thank you everyone. Have a lovely, lovely evening. Good night. And yes, send a DM if you want to be part of the community, either on Instagram. All right, people. Bye.